Drizzy?
Drake, baby.
Drizzy Draco?
Drizzy.
What are your initial thoughts on this album?
My initial thoughts is that it was very long.
My talk is kind of wet.
It was a very long album. I think there were some songs that were a little bit mid on the record, but I think there were some big standouts, and I think over a second listen, I'm going to appreciate the project more.
So,
what's your favorite tracks?
Favorite track is Virginia Beach. I think
the first song?
Yeah, no, I think it's actually a beautiful little.
David, your sock's mouth isn't moving.
I think it's a little. Virginia Beach seems like it's a little, like it has like a. I like how he sampled someone new, like Frank Ocean. Yes, Frank Ocean for the album. I just thought it was a beautiful melody. After that, I have to go with 8 AM in Charlotte. I think it was a good track. But I have this thing with Drake, which I want to mention, which is, it's like, bro, I really want Drake to make like a My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I want his magnum opus. Like, what's that? What's it look like when Drake makes like a very fleshed out, fully produced, like huge production value album? You know?
I totally agree with you, bro. Also, it's a little distracting talking through this puppet, but I think I agree with you, bro. But I think the way that Drake performs at his highest level just looks different than others. So I think Drake, it's like every sound that he releases is kind of just pushing the pop rap music in a specific direction.
Yeah.
You know, like James Blake or Kendrick will make some stuff that isn't necessarily commercially viable in the same like broad scheme as everything. But I feel like Drake does, and then it becomes like the popular sound. So I feel like that's more like his type of contribution.
I like his features on this album. I will say that. Like usually he goes into each album doing like new features with new people. He had like the whole Jamaican vibe going on for a while. The whole like European rap thing going on, London rap going for a while. But now he's really just had SZA, he had J. Cole, he had, who else did he have on it? He had Yachty.
Party Next Door.
Party Next Door.
Party Next Door had a fire feature on that project.
I feel like the features really shined on this.
J. Cole went crazy too.
J. Cole went
Okay,
stupid.
let's talk about First Person Shooter, bro.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so that was one of my favorite records, but I'll talk about my very favorite record after this.
Okay.
First Person Shooter was crazy because it was Drake and J. Cole got together as two of the three hip-hop goats that are always in the conversation, obviously omitting Kendrick.
Right.
And both of them delivered ridiculous, like, performances, rap performances. And I was just thinking, bro, like, how dope would it be if we got Kendrick from Control back and he just dropped a remix to this and was like, hold up, like, I know y'all are sitting here rapping on a song without me talking about the GOAT debate. Don't forget. You know what I'm saying?
I wish he did it. What? No, I really wish he did it.
Because I'm just looking at.
No, I wish he did it though, for real. Like,
yeah, that would be insane.
Good album though. Like you said, I think I need a couple more listens.
Yeah.
But I would definitely be bumping it for a while. Like, one thing about Drake that he does consistently is he always has, even if it's just a few on the album, it's a few that you're gonna be bumping for a while, which is cool. It's not necessarily even a hit. It's just like it really pertains to a lot of situations, whether you be in the gym, going on a run, or just like a late night drive.
Yep.
But like as an album,
it gives you like flavors for any occasion.
Right.
Like
you
if
have
you're
a lot
in
of
love,
stuff to
or
delve
you're
into.
sad,
Right.
Or you're like you're in a mood where you want to talk your shit. You know what I'm saying?
What was Her Loss? Was the album? Well, that wasn't something I bumped from top to bottom at all, really. Like I maybe did it once. But a couple tracks off of that were really like my gym track.
Away From Home, bro, is a big standout to me, dog. I think he ate that shit like from start to finish. It was crazy. You know, and it was more real than a lot of the record, you know what I mean? I feel like, because the thing is, you don't know what's going on with Drake and his relationships and how much of that is fabricated, because he's been rapping for over a decade about like, oh girl, like why don't you want to settle down, but it's you know what I'm saying? So we don't even know what the status or what his real thoughts are, it almost feels like. But with this, he was just reminiscing on all the things that used to happen with him, like when on his come up. So he was talking about his come up, and then he's just floating over the beat, bro. And one of my favorite lines, just off of first listen without really digging into it, and this is a record you got to dig into, but he said, who gives a F that Michelle Obama put you on her playlist? Then we never hear from you again like you was taken.
Hard.
And then he said, who the CEO of Universal, they mistaken. But because Google's saying Lucian, but that just doesn't make sense. Okay, and Lucian Grange is the CEO of Universal. And then he says, because who's filling up the piggy bank, who's bringing home the bacon, bro? Drake's just saying like, yo, like, I'm such a legacy all-time artist that it's like Lucian's the CEO, yeah, but who's really the CEO of Universal?
And he can actually just get away with saying that. It's part of the brand too.
It is,
That's
bro.
fire, bro. And then was at the end of that track where he was talking about I Went Away from Michael? Or no, that was the end
That
of
was a different track,
That was
bro.
the J. Cole one.
Bro, and so the One Away from Michael line, actually, he's one number one single away from beating Michael Jackson's record for most number one singles.
And Drake's gonna hit it.
And he's gonna hit it. He might hit it with this album, but he said, I'm one away from Michael, beat it. And then just said, beat it over and over. That's so hard, bro. So yeah, I'm looking forward to another listen, man.
You guys like that Drake album review? If so, like and subscribe. We might do some more. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, baby, need top 5 when I'm done going mental. Yeah, I'm locked in, you can peep my condition, man, the lab all winter, all summer. Yeah, I went dumb, now I'm about to go dumb and throwing way more numbers on the board on mama.